So here's a day in the life of a Forex trader. Let's go. So the very first thing is I make my breakfast. As you guys can see, I've made some cinnamon oats. This is just the oats that come with the cinnamon with it. You know, I could just do it the other way, but listen guys, I ain't got time for that right now. I also have my protein shake. You need to be getting that protein in. A lot of us, we don't have enough protein during the day. And so the protein shake is needed. I normally wake up around 7 o'clock, 7:30ish, and then that's when I get my day started. So now guys, I'm gonna go and eat this up, and I'm gonna come back to you guys in a bit.
So right about now, you can tell your boy's still trying to wake up. My voice is still a bit off. But anyway guys, this is the time I'm normally eating breakfast and do my chart analysis at the same time. I'm literally put together my thought process for what I want to see happen on the charts for the rest of the day. And one more other thing is you can see that I'm on my laptop, and that's because I like to start off being more mobile than just being stuck in the office.
Alright guys, so now I've done some chart analysis. I'm gonna go and update the team and answer any of their DMs. When I say update the team, update the mentees with some chart analysis, and then I'm gonna answer all their questions, because normally they have tons of questions that they want me to answer. Basically, all I'm doing is waiting for the food to digest. And so in that time, if I manage to find a trade, I'm gonna go ahead and take that trade.
And so look, this is my down close candle here. The whole move down. I want to see whether price can come back into the down close candle before running out these highs here. So this here is going to be my target for the DXY, but I want to see price drop first into this level and then go higher. That's the plan I want to tell all my mentees, and it shouldn't just stop here. We should continue to take the rest of them too. We should continue to take this one too, and then ultimately the aim is for the DXY to get into this level here. This is my final destination for the DXY, and let's just see how that looks on a weekly time frame. Yeah, this is what I'm looking at. But that is the play for the mentees basically.
So just a few updates. So I've sent out the stuff to the mentees, so the mentees know what I'm looking at on the charts. I've not really been able to see much on the charts today, so I'm gonna basically put that to the side, wait till after the gym to see what else pops off. I might check it before I go to the gym. But now guys, because there's no opportunities in the market that I can see, I'm gonna go ahead and work on some other projects, like some property stuff. I might need to chase up on some lawyers, see where property is at. I need to work on my other YouTube channel, which is my family channel. We do a lot of vlogs and a lot of parenting and lifestyle stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and edit some videos on that too, whilst I'm waiting for the food to digest so I can actually go to the gym. Look, this is how it be in the morning. It's not always busy. I'm literally trying to chill out just a little bit as well. We did go to Manchester for about 3 nights. I was blessed. It was the first time in Old Trafford, so that was pretty cool too. So like I said, I'm still trying to rest just a little bit, but you guys know what we have to do. We have to get the work done. So now I'm gonna go ahead and work on those projects. I'm in my office at the moment, and I'm gonna crack on with some other stuff. I just got off the phone with the people I bought my car from. You know, I don't even think I've shown you guys the car. Where's my keys at? All right guys, let's go and check out the vehicle. Here is the vehicle right here. Yeah guys, this is pretty good. You like the wheels? I'm not gonna show you the license plate number because you guys can go nuts in it. But here's the vehicle, man. This is the Land Rover Discovery. As you guys can see, you can't really see it properly actually. Here is the vehicle. So it's a bit different. This is a silver color. The one I had was metallic gray before. This one comes with the side steps and with the massive alloy wheels. I'll show you the interior when I go to the gym. For now, I'm gonna leave that alone, and yeah guys, let's get to work now. Here's the interior of the car. So this is how it actually looks like now, so you guys can see. All right guys, so you can see, look, the top is a little bit whitish, you know, whatever color that is. Then we got the bottom, which is just black, so you know, it's half and half. And then yeah guys, this is just really it, really. This is the interior of the car. You guys can see it goes all the way to the back. You've got 2 extra seats at the back, but they're currently down. This is just like a headrest. You can get rid of that. There we go, to go to the headrest. And you guys can see it looks pretty neat, guys. It looks pretty neat, guys. So that's the vehicle. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna be off to the gym now. I don't know if I'm gonna record in the gym, but I'm gonna head off to the gym, and then I'm gonna check the charts again to see. I'm looking up here. We should be looking down here. Then I'm gonna check the charts to see what's popping. But look, we don't have to force ourselves into the charts. If we don't see nothing early, we don't see nothing early. Gym, serious session. It's my second session back in about 7 to 8 months. So I'm back from the gym. Your boy's hungry. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm eating. We got some egg and sardine, mayo on some Romanian lettuce, and we've also got some jerk pork from yesterday. So guys, I'm gonna be munching this right now. All right guys, so your boy's in the office right now. I found something. So first off, look, your boy's freshened up. Everything's crisp, everything's blessed. After I ate some food, look, I got knocked out, man. I started sleeping. True say, I hadn't been to the gym in quite some time. And the session I did was pretty intense, and so that's what probably knocks me out. Now, back of the chart, one of the reasons I decided to show you this is because one thing that I used to do back in the day was I used to always try to do the most. I would jump in multiple trades in London session. By the time we got to NY, listen, I had been in like tons of trades. And then sometimes what would happen is then I would see a better move in that NY session, but I couldn't place the trade because I had blown my account. So this is one of the things that I'm really an advocate for, you know, is about being patient and waiting. Like, I know people say it all the time, and really and truly, I've seen it with my own eyes. Being patient and waiting is a lot more favorable. And I've said this in my last video, I believe I said it in my last 2 videos, is especially when there's a news day, you want to wait at least an hour to an hour and a half after the news release. So there was news release today for EURUSD at 2 o'clock and at 3 o'clock. And so we're going to choose the latest one and wait for an hour and a half after that. This time here is the news candle. That's the news candle. They shoot all the way up to the upside, running out all the liquidity from Monday's high and Tuesday's intraday high. What did I see then? So I'm obviously looking at price moving to higher prices. I'm looking at this level here first for initial partials and then the rest to take off down here. I'm not looking for much. And this is also sticking in line with what I mentioned to my mentees today. Let's go ahead and just check that real quick and bring this over here real quick. And you can see here I said, morning all. This chart shows you what my ideal is for the DXY. I would like to see the drop before the rise. So I want to see the DXY drop before rising. So that means I would want to see EURUSD rise before dropping. A drop into the down close candle would be preferred on the DXY. The nearest buy stops is my drawn price. Buy stops, so you can see buy stops. See my down close candle. I'm looking at the drop before the rise to run out these buy stops into this daily imbalance here. With that in mind, I'm looking at EURUSD going higher. So with the news running out here, people are going to think the price is going to turn around now because it's made a large move to the upside. It needs to correct itself, or they might see something along those lines. I'm not looking at no correction. I'm looking at price rising. So on my 1 hour time frame, look, I'm looking at price taking out this high that is just created, running up into this level here. So this is why I got my TP here too. Alright guys, so just giving you guys an update, there is nothing to be worried about. When price started coming back to entry, like I said before, many people would have bailed out this trade, your boy's still in it. All I can see is that price has come in to fill in this inefficiency, it's done it to the absolute T, and we're taking off again. You know, people looking at this thinking this is a break-in retest at the moment. Probably looking at this, you guys can't even see what I'm looking at here. I'm going to delete that. They're probably looking at this as some kind of break and retest action. I'm not looking at no break and retest. I'm looking at price running up the liquidity to the top side. And because your boy's going to be eating some food, I'm going to have to set some alerts. So let's just see where we are in price. So I'm going to set an alert for 0857. So I know when it's going to be running past there. That's my alert. Alright guys, so I did have a whole breakdown for this section. This is where I wanted to show you guys my executions, and I recorded the whole thing and apparently the volume was off. So I'm going to go ahead and do it again. So here are my executions. You can see I'm going to pop that on. There we go. You can see I entered from this kind of stick here. I need to break down the entry for you guys. I didn't really break it down for you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and do it now. We had a down close candle here. We traded above that. I wanted to see price trade through it a lot more. It didn't do that. Price continued to push up higher, left inefficiency in here, came back into this area to fill in the inefficiency. This is when I got active. So you can see my buy took place right here. You can see the little arrow there. And then my highest target was the very lowest point of the up close candle. So let's see if we can zoom out and see that right here. This is my whole up close candle. This is what I was looking at. So when I scoot on over to the right now, you can see that this is where that line was. And so this is why my trade closed out right here to the T. This was a 1 to 6 hour trade. And for those who are wondering how many pips this was a 21 pip move. And then what this hopefully shows you is that you shouldn't be forcing trades, because that was one of the things I did. I would place so many different trades in the London session. Even when I fully didn't see a setup, I would place so many trades in the London session, and to the point where when NY came now and a move came out that I thought would be favorable, I wasn't even able to get into the trade because I had blown my account by that time. Now I'm more patient, especially on news days. I let that news play out, let the gamblers do their thing whilst I'm chilling, and then the moment things die down, I'm looking to get active. And so this is a perfect scenario. You can see right here, that's when news came out, 3 o'clock on the dot. And you can see my entry came in roughly about an hour and 18 minutes after that news release. And you guys know my bracket is 1 to 1.5 hours after news release, and you guys can see it right here, and that was 1 hour and 18 minutes after news release I got active. Guys, just for the final part of the video, I wanted to show you guys the DXY. Like I said in the morning, I wanted to see the DXY drop into where the highest point of my down close candle. You can see I had it marked up. I can't remember what time frame I was on. I had it marked up from the very morning. Price was wherever it was, up here somewhere, and look at that, we're now trading. Just move this to the side. We're now trading right within our area where I expect price to turn around from. We've capitalized on a trade here. Now we're in this level here. The timing is off for me. It's around 6:40 in the evening. And so I'm not going to be looking to place trades at this time. When I wake up in the morning, I'm going to check the charts and see what's going on then. But for now, our agenda for today is complete. Price has done exactly what we wanted it to do.